Wow, talk about a sunrise, huh? Good morning, New York. More than music. Alright, so yesterday was the first time that I posted a video with the whole Patreon, a couple Patreon videos in it, like saying that, like, hey, I have a Patreon account, I want to check it out. So one of them was a Hamilton video about the whole Disney thing, and then another one was, I think, a Taylor Swift video. See where things are with the Patreons, see how things look, and I'm pretty pumped to see where it is. That's crazy, look at this. 33 patrons, $497 a month. That's insanity. It's complete insanity. I was telling Jamie yesterday, it's like, I can't believe the fact that I'm able to, like, at this point I probably would have watched it in general just on my own because I wanted to, but the fact that I'm able to in this position to where I can, like, make money watching is just crazy, you know, and I'm honored, you know, and I actually had this really interesting realization yesterday where it's like reactors are essentially, depending on like the reactor and depending on if they're just like, wow, cool, or if they're like actually talking about their opinion of the song or the video or anything like that, they're honestly modern day critics that what used to be inside of newspapers. It's really no different. Like, you know how like there used to be like food critics or movie critics. Well, these honestly are YouTube critics, and depending on how they act on YouTube, it could really be like a YouTube critic, which is just very interesting. Just very interesting, and people, I guess, care about your opinion. But I don't say this as in like a woohoo, look at me, and I always want to remind. I say this as just like in the fact of like, I want to thank you guys for the support. You know, I mean, when I was starting at like, you know, 500 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers to now where we are today, it's just crazy, and I want to just thank you for being a part of it and helping me do what I love. So I just got my car washed, and I edited some videos while I was there, and now we're exporting as we drive home. Talk about efficiency. Hey Bullet, how's your lollipop? Bullet, come here, how's your lollipop? You like your lollipop? Yo, the game has officially changed. I'm insanely pumped because I just got an email today from a company that I use that I was actually debating about. Bullet, it's literally like every time I want to film, you want to play. It's crazy. I use this company called Later, and I said, let me rephrase it to say I used a company called Later to film YouTube, to schedule Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter posts. Just because the way my mind works, I can't be like, oh, I gotta post something today. I need a schedule and let it go. That's what I do with all my YouTube videos. But I hadn't posted in a while, and I just kind of was like, oh, I'm wasting the money, you know, I want to cancel this. Then part of me is like, you know what, let me try to get back into posting on these things, taking the time to actually, you know, to invest in the time in Instagram and all the other things. And I actually sent somebody a text yesterday, and I was like, hey, a friend that I have is a pretty decent photographer. I was like, hey, can we meet up together, and can we do a photo shoot? And I want to take like 500 photos, you know, and take the best ones of those and post them on my social or schedule them for my social. So I ended up not canceling that account, and I decided, you know, let me keep it. And I got an email today from them. You can now schedule TikTok videos in your Later account, which is that's a game changer for me. All you have to do is literally press a button. So if you follow me on TikTok, you will definitely be seeing more TikTok content. That is crazy, and I'm really, really excited about that. Yo, I stinking really like giving lessons from home and on Skype. I just gave an hour and a half worth of lessons, which is 3 lessons from me, all from the couch while editing videos. It's crazy. Like, time has been very, very, very efficient. So I just posted probably one of the most requested between this Reynolds pamphlet and Burn, which I just posted, some of the most requested and actually Satisfied. What's crazy is Satisfied's about to hit 30,000 views on my YouTube channel, which is one of the top videos, which is pretty crazy. You guys are crushing it with this content. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Another 12 more reactions exporting as I go to class, and then hopefully gonna edit another 6 or so that I have, making that 18 reactions exported for today. Actually, no, that would be 21 reactions exported for today. So I feel like I've developed this really bad habit lately, and it's when I go to any store actually, and I was gonna say the grocery store, but it's really any store anyway lately, and I just don't check the receipt after the fact, and like for all they know, they could have charged me $100 extra. And that was almost the case today. I went and just finished up shopping, and I was just happened to be like, I was like, that was way more expensive than I thought it was gonna be. So I checked the receipt, and a lot of the items that I thought were on sale were not. So then you have to have the awkward conversation of, oh, hey, like, was this not on sale? Can we return it? Blah, blah, blah. I almost spent $21 I was not planning on spending, like on 2 pieces of meat. I was like, I came in there for like 5 items, and I ended up, of course, getting more. Very typical of me. Jamie's gonna be like, what did you do? But I was like, so if I was going in there for like $10 worth of items and I ended up spending like 65, I'm like, that seemed like it was a lot more than it was supposed to be. So I ended up spending like 42. I got good deals other ways though, don't worry.